Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'll wait for a few seconds until you guys join and we will begin. We are now on 81st Street Station. As you can see, B, C, also D and A trains run here. And this is one of the most beautiful train stations, if not the most beautiful. Hello, Roberto. You are the first one today. Congratulations. I will show you how beautiful this station is. And so we're beginning. Hello. There are two levels of this station. One is upper level. Trains go uptown here, and lower level where same trains go downtown. Hello, Dmitry. And just look how amazing this station is. It's really the best art I've probably seen in New York. Definitely better than in some of museums and what is now standing in front of Rockefeller Center. Since there is Museum of Natural History, which is located on this station, this is why you see all these creatures, hyenas, what is that? Monkey, woodpecker. Hello everyone. Wow, it seems like trains are running so often, but they don't. Some birdies, and the train station looks so empty. I will show you also a second level of this station so that you can see how different it is there, and so that you can compare. But equally as beautiful. There is, and I showed it in a previous stream. Hi, Rick. I like that alligator. Alligator is hunting for a birdie. Pretty long platform. Former stations of New York City subway from the beginning of previous century now, they were not as long. That's why they are now closed, and you see only platforms which are as long as this one. Hello, RJ from Colorado. The subway is very clean. This specific station, since it's a newer and changed stop, yes, it's clean. But where I started, not clean at all. It's horrible. I don't know if you guys saw, some of you watched me on my Russian scope. I spoke to Mayor of New York today, including about safety of trains and of subway in general in New York. And he said that it's the safest in the world. He started giving me some BS statistics, and they're like, okay, great.
Hey, we're waiting.
Amazing murals at many stations that never had when I was growing up in the city. Amazing. I like them too, RJ. And dear viewers, as Nightbot is reminding you, please follow, subscribe, click subscription button, like, and comment on this video as well as others. Rick, have you ever been to this station? I'll show you one of my favorite things here. I hope that connection will not drop, but look, it shows you the way to train station or to the museum, but it seems that they are swimming away from there. This is my favorite part of this station. But this is not all I'll show you today. There is more to this stream. The whole idea is to show you flea market today. I hope it's open. I checked online. It's supposed to be open till 5 p.m. and this is the closest stop to that flea market. Look how nice. While people are waiting for trains, they can be attacked by a shark. Well, I saw that you YouTube of this guy with a stick on the train with you. Oh, you mean when a guy attacked me and other passengers? Yeah. Well, anyway, now let's go to the city. Yeah, I've been there, but it looks cleaner. They have completely changed these stations and some other stations along the same line. So maybe that's why. Thank God it looks cleaner. Hello, Patrick. I will probably post something. I also made some videos of me not me speaking to Mayor, but of Mayor saying something, doing some sort of presentation near Flatiron. Speaking of Flatiron, I don't know if you guys paid attention to this or not, but Flatiron building, the iconic building of New York, so it has several owners. Two owners are in cooperation with each other, while one owner is different and he doesn't agree with their strategy. Hotel, before it was a building with offices, then they wanted to transform it into hotel. It has been under construction for almost 2 or 3 years now, and yeah, it's still ongoing. And now that, so it will be put on auction, and whoever offers higher price will own the building. Too bad that they're fighting over such a historic, nice building. Oh, let's see what they will be filming here. Oh, there we go. UNYCP. Not sure what this is, but it will be filmed here tomorrow. That's Museum of Natural History, but our way is to flea market, which only takes place here on Sundays, if I'm not mistaken. Or if I am, and if it's not working now, I'll just show you the neighborhood with some trees blooming. Hello, spring. Next week, on Friday, I will be in Washington, D.C., and there is a high chance I will stream from there. It will be 22 degrees Celsius. Oh, it's called Untitled New York Christmas Project. Christmas in March? That is strange, but that's what they'll be filming here. Make the bid, Nat. I can offer $10. Do you think they will sell me Flatiron building for $10, Rick? Sergey, we were in subway station, and now we're going to flea market. So as soon as we left 81st Street subway, we walked outside and are walking along Central Park to our left to 77th Street, where this market is. Actually, oh, if you know about balloons for Halloween, for Thanksgiving, inflation of balloons takes place on this street here. So huge balloons are being inflated here and on street next to it, and there are lines of people that are probably even bigger than during the parade itself to watch how these huge, enormous balloons are being inflated. Very well. On the left, on the other side of Central Park, on approximately the same level, there is a museum which is called the Metropolitan Museum. Just like on the other side, there are many museums here too. Hello, mister. I think I know you. still looks like Lincoln. So many people are cheerful today. Hello, Anton. People seem to be so happy today. I don't know if they're anticipating spring, which I think is the case, or if they're just happy. Oh, we actually passed 77th Street, so we will be turning right. We are in the Upper West Side of Manhattan. I'm sorry. Texas. Why do people buy fleas at a market? Funny. Did you see people are so happy today. Seriously, today is a day which is different than others, I promise you. Nightbot, I need to change Nightbot, Anton. Why do I keep forgetting it? Actually, did I misspell flea? Is flea spelled F-L-E-A? I'll change it, sorry about that. I thought it was wrong. But pronounced at least the same way, so I guess you got the idea. What a cool thing appeared. You can put hearts like in Periscope. Seriously? Oh, you mean under the video? Or like thumbs up? Heart or this? Please, I'm sorry, I'll change the name. Thank you for letting me know. Actually, I didn't put the name. It was some Russian who passed by who doesn't speak the word of English. I'll blame her. No, I'm just kidding. It was me who made a mistake. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I love houses of Upper West Side. Do you? And when it's not windy, it can change. In the past few days, like I would say 3 days, in New York, weather has been changing rapidly. It could be 1 minute, it could be that. 5 minutes later, it could be super windy. I don't know what's going on. I guess spring is trying to push winter away. And by the way, people who don't live in America, or people who don't live in a country where they change time, we have switched to summertime, and probably, and I hope, for the last time. So now, this night we slept 1 hour less, but I hope it's for good reason, meaning that it will stay bright outside next winter. Nice homes here, don't you think? And I know that in Europe, at least in the UK, and I believe in the rest of Europe as well, time will be changed, so daylight savings will begin in the end of March, on the 26th or something. I agree, lost an hour of sleep. Tell me about it. I didn't sleep at all the night before because I have flood. I love floods. And no one wants to repair it on the weekend because everything is closed in New York on weekends. And it was dripping. If you guys don't know, there is a steam system of heat in New York, the biggest in the world. What it means, it's like, so in pipes we have steam that heats buildings of the city. And when the pipe breaks or when something is wrong, it just drips in apartments of New York. Or outside, when you see a pipe, I'll show you what I mean. When the pipe breaks, pipes are so old and no one wants to replace them. And what they do, oh gosh. So we are seeing part of the flea market, that's the beginning of it. So in Russia, they change pipes every year. That's why in most places, they switch off hot water in summer, even if it's super cold. They switch it off they used to switch it off for 3 weeks. Now I think it's 10 days to 2 weeks. And it is pretty bad because it can still be cold outside. Well, you know what? I wish they did something like this here too, so that pipes don't break and you don't pay a fortune to repair everything.
You could interview us.
Oh, what?
Did you ever hear of Diane Arbus?
What did I what? Sorry,
Photographer Diane Arbus.
I have not.
Oh, you got to. Isn't that crazy?
And I don't
Look.
mean that against her.
Wait, don't shoot that.
Well, tell me about her.
Are
Di-
you kidding?
I don't know her.
What country are you from?
Russia.
Oh, как поживаешь?
Super.
Don't say you're Russian. Say you're Jewish. It's.
I'm Russian.
No,
I'm
kidding
proud
you.
to be Russian.
Yeah, well, one fucking guy, millions of Russians, they can't kill the guy. I have a
Hey.
gun.
No politics, please.
No, that's good.
Well, tell me about her.
Oh yeah, she's a photographer from New York.
Uh-huh.
He knows a lot more about
Look
her.
her up.
Look her up.
I met her a few times. But if you're doing photography and doing documentary, just like you should. Do you know who Katya Bersan is? No, so come on. No, it's a good test. I'm not trying to embarrass you.
No,
Just
I'm not embarrassed. I just don't know. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm not supposed to.
Well,
I know. I
suppo-
need to know where to find these answers to these questions, but not to know
now
everything,
you
right?
got Google.
Yeah.
But suppose I say I'm a writer, and you say to me, "Did you ever hear Dostoevsky?"
Did you ever hear Dostoevsky?
And if I said no, you'd walk away, right? Now, did you ever hear of Oblomov?
Of course.
Yeah. he didn't.
You have not heard of Oblomov? You're not
My
Russian.
favorite book.
My ancestors are from Russia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which part of Russia do you know?
It's called Latva.
Latvia. Okay, so it's like Soviet country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now Ukraine, I think. Maybe.
It's a separate country.
Separate,
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, tell me about her.
And shout out Alex Ovechkin. You know Ovechkin.
Who does not know Ovechkin?
I'm from DC, so I love Ovechkin.
Nice.
You know who wrote? Don't tell me who wrote Oblomov.
You have to ask him.
I have to write down the first. Who was the person that you told me? Who was that person?
Dostoevsky. No, Oblomov is a character.
Oblomov?
He's the laziest
How do you
man
spell it?
in Russia.
Do you know how to spell it?
How do you spell it?
Me.
How do you spell it?
O-B.
Yep.
L-O.
L-O.
M.
M-O-V.
Good job.
Goncharov. Is that the writer? Wait.
Character.
Ivan. No, wait. Now my brain is.
I cannot stay with you any longer. You are not. You were wrong.
Yeah,
What?
you
No, I'm
never
just
heard
kidding.
about it. Yeah, no, but- now, wait a minute.
Okay, 1-1.
I thought it's Goncharov.
No, it's not
What's your-
Goncharov.
what's your
Wait, give me the
project,
first
video
letter.
project?
It's just YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Give me the first letter of the.
Not telling you.
I think it's Goncharov.
It would be too simple if I tell you.
Oblomov.
What's your YouTube? Your YouTube channel.
It's at travel.
Oh, I'm gonna let you type it actually. I'm okay at spelling.
It's actually in the English, so there is actually one in Russian, and I'll write you both.
Yeah.
One in Russian and one in English.
Cool.
I was speaking to Mayor of New York today.
That's cool.
Do you know who Mayor of New York is?
Say it again.
Do you know who Mayor of New York is?
Eric Adams, the mayor of New York.
Don't give him a
I
hint.
know of him.
Yeah, he's a New Yorker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he said that New York is the safest, has the safest subway, and just last week I was hit by a mentally disabled person on a subway.
You were hit.
Yeah, with a stick.
Well, you have to be careful. Were you looking at your iPhone?
Oh no,
Oh no.
I was just
I tell
looking at.
people, do
No.
not. And don't stand near the edge. Some
Yeah,
people-
but he was inside the train when the train was moving. Yeah,
And he hit you with his fist.
he was hitting several people with the stick.
No,
Yeah.
You never know what to expect.
Yeah, exactly.
No, there's
Always-
awful stuff. There's awful stuff.
That's
Always
true.
gotta be aware.
Yeah,
I mean, I wear headphones sometimes. But that's
you have to be
dangerous.
like you have to stay away from the platform, like as far from the train as you can.
I've told girls, move back because some crazy guy sees you
Yeah.
and thinks about his high school teacher or his girlfriend or somebody that snubbed him in the childhood. And in his madness, he pushes you.
No, these people won't push. People who are mentally who have voices in their heads. These are the ones who will do. So tell me about Diane.
Do you want to tell about Diana?
No,
Or
because
should I try to
more importantly,
It's still-
you
still
can you have Google, and are you doing this as a little
for
documentary?
YouTube? For YouTube.
For YouTube, for
Oh,
Yeah.
What's the?
So it's a general about New York. So I originally created Russian channel
Yeah.
where I was showing, because there were a lot of things which were like propaganda in Russia, and they were like asking like, is that true? Is this happening in New York? I'm like, no,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, that's
And that was
interesting.
the original idea. That's why I started like showing it. And then since I had like, there was a different platform before, which was connected to Twitter. And people who joined me there, they were from all over the world, including English speakers. And since I speak mostly Russian in my Russian channel, they're like, well, create something in English. So there I am. And now it's like about everything and anything. So it's just random, unusual, like flea market and stuff like this.
That's so cool.
Are you running it now? You should.
I am running it
Oh, good,
now.
good. No,
Diane
no. Then,
Arbus.
then you'll be able to look up the thing.
Of course you will.
I bet your name is Anastasia.
No, but there is such a name in Russia. Good job.
Of course, Anastasia. I met this beautiful Moscow woman that was running the Moscow Photography Museum, and I got excited.
It's
I
here?
thought maybe I get in Moscow. Anastasia Lepikova. You know, and we're not friends, but I met her a few times. She came to New York. She has a young son. I think she's a single mother. And then she stopped working at, there's some kind of museum, I'm sure there is, but it's photography oriented, which is, I figured I got New York shots that you wouldn't believe, you know.
Nice.
But, also,
Are you a photographer?
of course.
Sorry.
He is too.
Oh, and you are too.
But what you don't
Oh.
realize how famous she is, and that you don't know Cartier-Bresson, the French photographer, artist, painter, and it's almost like I'm saying to you, if you didn't know Dostoevsky, or if I didn't know Dostoevsky, I'm stupid. But you're not stupid for knowing these people. But it means that if we talk photography, we can talk over here, and I'm not a snob about, oh, you didn't hear of her, then I can't talk. No, but I'm not going to tell you about her. And then I don't know this guy, and I asked him, without seeing the book, I said, did you ever hear of Diane Arbus? And he takes this goddamn book out of the bag. I mean,
Oh wow! So
what
you
is-
are really into
what is
photography.
the odds?
Yeah.
Now, not only did I meet the author, she was an actress that acted with Audrey Hepburn in the Nun
Oh,
story.
her I know.
Huh?
Her I
Audrey
know.
Hepburn. No.
I love Audrey
It was
Hepburn.
Goncharov. I think you're wrong. Okay, give me the first letter, and maybe I'm an old guy, so maybe I forgot.
You're old. You are smart guy. So
No, you know what's interesting? I'm not smart, but frame of references, you just
We'll
brought
go
up
soon.
something. He's a young guy. He's
Is he?
21. I'm 80. I'm 80 fucking 6. In Russian, that's like 102. They eat potatoes and borscht
That's in Ukraine.
with sour cream. Oh no! Now my father was born, may he rest in peace, was born in Łódź, Poland, in the late 1800s. But the Russians owned that piece of Poland called the Pale, P-A-L-E.
Okay.
But I always wanted to be. What are you? Well, I'm Russian. My mother was Romanian, but no, I'm Polish and Romanian. Because I valued the Russians. They have style, they have class, they do the dance, and all those, of course. But they can't kill one fucking Putin. Anyway,
No politics.
no politics.
No
okay?
politics.
Are you afraid the NKVD?
Oh, I'm
is
not afraid of
chasing you?
anything or anyone. I'm afraid YouTube will block me. I'm just kidding.
No, you could erase the F word. Here's a great story for you and for this guy. His name is Joe Glover.
Nice to meet
When
you.
we were kids in the Bronx, I grew up and was born in the Bronx, and she's going to freak out, but you're running the thing. My father, may rest in peace, didn't speak Russian or Polish, Yiddish background. My mother, may she rest in peace, from Romania. But my mother was his second wife because his first wife died. So he had one or two kids. And Łódź is, in English, it's Ludge, but the Polish is Lodz, L-O-D-Z. So it's, and I'm dumb in geography and history because the New York schools are stupid. So when we were kids, and I'm an orphan. My mother died when I was 8, so you should feel a little sorry for me. My father died when I was 12. But when he got mad, listen to this, Joe. He said, like if you hit your foot or something, Yep Foya du Shaman.
So it's cursing.
Okay, it's a Russian curse, but here's what's incredible. So as little kids, we'd go up to an old Russian guy and say, excuse me, sir, what does Yep Foya du Shaman mean? Boom, he would hit us. So we never got to know it. Cut to, I'm about 25 years old. I'm driving a Russian-American guy to Florida in his car. That's how we got to go to Florida. So I said to him, you speak Russian? He says, yeah. And I'm driving him. That's how we got free ride to go to Florida. So I said, excuse me, what does Yep Foya du Shaman mean? And he says, fuck the soul of your mother. I said, no wonder they were hitting us. So it's the equivalent of motherfucker, but it goes a step beyond. Now, years ago, look, she's turning red. This is incredible. She's turning red. But to add the word soul, dusha, it just shows you that every country has their curses. In fact, years ago, in the 1940s and 50s, if you called somebody a motherfucker, you would die. You would get stabbed in prison. Now, in South America, you could say something in Brazil, like as a joke, and you go to Ecuador, and the guy will kill you, and it has usually a homosexual thing. Do you know what Yep Foya du Shaman means? You better not. Get out. It means fuck the soul of
Don't
your
learn.
mother. They add the soul, so motherfucker is nothing compared to the Russians. They add the word soul. That's because the Russians have soul.
That's
now do
true.
a Kazatska. Isn't that a dance?
Kazachok, maybe.
Kazatska.
Kazatsk, well, maybe. Well, it's not really widely spoken about in
no.
Russia.
No, but this is incredible. But to see this guy whip out this book after I asked him, before he whipped it out, I said, did you ever hear?
Well, I actually carry Dostoevsky with. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and I carry Oblomov. And I'll bet you it's Goncharov. I'm willing to bet.
I'll see you here in a week, and you tell me if you were right or not. I gotta go to the flea market, and it was
Okay.
great meeting
I
you
hope
guys.
You get a lot of fleas.
check out the YouTube.
What's your name?
Natalia,
Oh, it's close. Natalia.
nice to meet you too.
I'm Freddie.
Nice
This
to
is
meet you.
Joe
I remember.
Goldberg. Did you watch You? You watched the show You on Netflix? Watch it. The guy's a mass killer, played by
He has the
this guy.
same name as me. Like,
Do you have Instagram?
Joe,
Can you subscribe to me on Instagram? I'll follow you too. It's the same. It's like the first one that I wrote, New York _ Natalia, and I'll follow you then.
So
Perfect.
Is that your channel?
Oh, it's he's in the show, I guess, right? You? You?
no,
Yeah.
I
Oh.
was joking. He
Oh,
has the
okay.
same-
He has the same
No,
name.
he has the same name as
Oh,
the
No,
okay.
I
serial
meant
killer.
your channel.
Oh, my channel is just a general channel. It's at Travel Treasure. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, you look similar.
Yeah, we're twins. We're live
Oh,
streamers.
no,
So
I
when
love
we
it.
saw
Oh, I'm
the
live
meeting-
streaming as well, but
Yeah, so that's why
yeah,
we asked.
yeah.
We're like, ooh,
Wait.
live streamer.
Hey, can I shoot you guys? You're great. Oh my God.
All right, well, guys, I'll see you later.
You look
Bye.
like Diane Arbus.
Okay, now to the flea market. Oh, why am I doing this? Oh, why like it's each time I stream in the English level, in the English language, they always tell me that Russians have a soul, and I do not disagree with it. And now we came to flea market. Welcome. So there is a food market, which is probably the most important. And now let the flea market begin. Scoping Joey. All right, so it's not very old here, but I think as we go deeper inside the market, it will look different. So let's have a look. But it's definitely original, that much I can tell you. I'm a magnet. Well, Matryoshka.
Yeah, Matryoshka.
I know them. Very cool.
But they're never usually called girls' night out because it's at night and they're
Oh,
out.
that's true. Very original. Sorry. People are super friendly today, seriously. Like more friendly than on any other day. Oh, that's amazing. Yes, Sergey, yes. So if you guys ever want me to send you a magnet, know that I will send you myself, because Rick said that I am the one. It doesn't really look like flea market. It looks more like somewhere where people sell their art. But I'm pretty sure we'll see something different. Hello, surfboard. Frank the Tank subscribes to Ned's channel. Yes, I think I'll have +2 followers after today.
I don't need to swim.
Oh, here we go. Here is the interesting part of flea market. Some old clothes worn by someone. People are not always fans of me filming, so I'll try to be very careful in what I show you. And this flea market is the biggest flea market in New York. And there used to be 6 flea markets before, but then space was taken by buildings that were put around 6th Avenue, and now there is only one other flea market which is much smaller, and it's open on Saturday and Sunday. This one is only open on Sunday, and I'll show it to you some other time. It's smaller, and I spoke to some people who work there. They are Russian, and they told me a lot of interesting things. For example, people who sell things here, they have to pay for space. Here on that market, it costs $160, and on the market downtown, it costs $200 per day. There's more market indoors. It just opened this year because it was closed for some time during the pandemic. And what is the presence of this soul and all of this stuff led us to? Well, there are many. People are different. Let me put it this way. How much? I just told you, Anton. Okay. I'm sorry if I missed something. I will be paying more attention to what you guys write. Some of the old things. I hope there will be some old something inside as well, and then we'll go back to the outside part. All right, let's see what's here. Close to I almost jumped with that sound. All right, I hope there will be a connection inside, so if we are gone, please let me know somehow. At least chat I can definitely read. If you're interested in prices for something, let me know that as well, please. Flea market is trying to get some. I thought it was when they were building Empire State Building, but I was wrong. Do you know which building? So they did not really sit like this. It was just for the picture. They're really real workers, but they're sitting here just for the picture. Who can guess or who knows which building this was? Jack and Jackie. haven't seen any. That's how I can read minds. Yeah, be careful. I don't know. I think it's a building of school. Yes, that is school.
That's so funny.
So do you know which building that was, where workers, that famous painting was picture was taken? And funny enough, no one still knows who the author of this picture is. My favorite actress. Okay, let's see what else is here. On the other side, I hope it's bigger and older. I like all the old things. Something you would usually throw out when you were growing. When you were growing, now you can sell for high price here. Reminds me of 7th grade Empire State Building. I thought it was Empire State, but it's not. Connection is not stable, but it is all good now. Oh no. Hi. Oh, there's a lot of space here. Oh, that is such original postcards. But it's not as much of a flea market, honestly. It's more like newer stuff. That was Audrey Hepburn, yes. So that building was Rockefeller Center. Yeah, it's not usually not really a flea market here. I like the other one much more. Much more. Oh, that's a man. I thought it was a lady. But in New York, you never know. No, not Chrysler, not Empire State. That was Rockefeller Center. Oh, you did know the answer. Oh. I never really thought about this, but like if I were to think, I would say Empire State. So that's why I was really surprised when I saw it yesterday inside the Rockefeller Center, and then I read about it. I'm like, wow, interesting. And then how one photographer claimed it was, well, maybe not him, but someone for him claimed that it belonged to that photographer. Then it turned out not to be the case. Yeah, they were doing vodka shots on the other flea market. People are so much into buying old clothes or clothes that has been worn by someone. Who wanted to see some cameras? If you guys want to know price for something, I'm reminding you that all you have to do is let me know. And now we will be going outside to see some of the hopefully older stuff. Yeah, these guys in the other market were really funny, but I think maybe next weekend, maybe next Saturday, when they said that there are more people who sell stuff there, maybe we'll go to that other flea market. I actually preferred to this one. Old Super 8 movie camera, cool. I appreciate when people know the deal. To me, it's just a camera. Moments like this make you go to flea market, right, Rick? Well, according to people who I spoke to from the other market, I asked them, they were selling like some silver, some gold. I asked them where they take them from, and their answer was they dig under Brooklyn Bridge. So all next week you can find me there. That's a joke, obviously. Maybe it's not very obvious, but it is a joke. Telescope. Cameras, yes. Telescopes. And some other stuff. Something that seemed like so modern just recently is now antique. Okay, what else does this market have? Let's go to the other side of it, but first, Aladdin, I need you. Come out. Shapko-shanka, that's how they say it in English. Do you know that word, Shapko-shanka? English speakers? Was it microscope? I thought it was telescope. Don't know why the camera is a little shaky. Or rather the phone.
Oh, it's all political buttons.
That's all politics. Surveying scopes. Did anyone see the picture of Ruth Ginsburg? I did. Stamps. People usually really like stamps. Alright, let's go to the other part of the market. Let's see what's there. But so far what I see, people are mostly interested in clothes. What do you guys collect? Or what are you, if not collect, then what are your hobbies? Boy Scout patches. I don't like old things. They remind me of the Soviet Union, which I hate. I like Soviet Union. Let's try to call Jin Aladdin. Oh, Jin, okay. Jin, I need you for a second. Oops. Where is comic book collection? Comic book collection, but that was a while ago. Paychecks albums came back. I love this type of, well, not music, but like how they play. How do you call this, like, round thing? What is it called? This. Not bad collection. Okay, what do we have here? Michigan. Okay, let's find if there is Colorado. I don't see Colorado, sorry. We have to go with either Arizona or Michigan. These are postcards from old times, I guess. Comics. Comics. Wait, maybe they're in front. All I spent was time. This postcard is from, I don't know the year. But the stamp cost 1 cent. Let's see if we can find the year on one of them. This, for example. This year is 1912. March 29, 1912. Or it's told to be that old. If only I could get what I want. If only. What else is here? For sports fans. I don't know what these are, but I'm sure that people who live in America, they do know. That I know. Mad magazines? What are Mad magazines? Maybe there are some comics. Let's try to find them for Rick. NYC. So New York City buildings. Let's see what New York had to offer. Brooklyn Bridge.
Да, это, Леня, теоретически надо собираться начинать. Но, понимаешь, еще раз я говорю, послушай, Хуля, я буду делать так. Мне нужно, да. Я сейчас перезвоню. Давай начинаем. Еще раз говорю, Дэвид, okay, we start with the art.
Flatiron building from the side that people don't usually see. Maybe they do, Anton, I'm not sure. I need to find a good key that opens a good door. For Sergey. I'm not sure if Sergey is still here, but if not, when he wakes up, he can see it.
Yeah, it's going. I don't know. I think I've been there for like 2.5 years now. Time. But you know, it's good for now. Yeah. Good job.
I mean, are you
There's more.
actively thinking about
Beatles.
doing something else, or you're like, no, this is
Yeah, really. I feel like I've been trying to get into more. That's why I joined the Lego class. Because I want to do like more other like artsy things. But I feel like it's easy to get very like distracted.
I know what you mean.
So yeah, I want to do more other things.
I had a really interesting conversation recently that reminded me so much that like we can get any job you have can get so like narrow-minded and like a funnel of like you know a lot about like one little thing, but then everyone gets to know a lot about
And comics. Does it work, Rick?
Did you say thank you?
What is Wacky Pack, Joey? I can be so rich. I'll just run away with this money. All right. You guys distract him, and we run. I think I saw this guy somewhere. What's wacky? You do, so you can be rich too. It's okay. Okay, let's see what's next. The gum was just sticks. I think things that are sold that were sold by the Russian speakers were the best back there. But everything else seems pretty new and mostly clothes. I wish we could go now to the other market for you to compare. It's much more interesting, I think. But it's unfortunately too far and it might be closed already. So close. Mostly, Rick, sorry, I don't see your comics, but there is something more here. Let's see. Nope, something else. Sorry. Alcohol, Rick, also for you.
Each of the binders is a different category of vintage edge.
World War II. Parody sticker set. Serial killer's familiar with trading cards and parody sets due to his work for Tops on wacky packages. Wow, guys, you are so smart. I just put it to the side so that people can see other things. Alright, so that's that. And just more clothes. And I think that's pretty much it. So, with that, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and I hope you will see what I will show next Friday. There might be a stream before Friday, but there will be definitely a stream on Friday from Washington, D.C. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you people who I already know from Periscope or from people who comment here all the time and who I know by names. Thank you new followers. Thank you for quiet followers or watchers. People who watch, who simply watch. I'm sorry? I'm sorry. Amazon.
How much you run?
I don't remember. I bought it like 3 years ago. Yeah, this one is pretty old. I think there are 2 or 3 more after this.
Because I want to get something like that.
It's called TGI Osmo. I really don't remember how much it was.
I want to get one like that connected like a camera, a video camera.
Oh, video camera, I think you use something different.
Video camera.
I think it's not good for video camera. For the phone it's good,
No,
but...
because I got a video camera. The way is I can put a connector on it.
Oh,
So when I'm connecting, when I'm doing the video, I'm looking at the screen and video at the same time.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, it's called TGI Osmo. I really don't know how much it costs now.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a good one. All right, guys, so I'll see you on Friday from Washington, D.C., and I might see you before then. Have a great day, everyone, and enjoy the beginning of the week. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.